Hi everyone, it's Marie, and I'm going to try to make a very simple oatmeal, lavender, and rosemary soap. So I've got my oils and my lye already mixed, so I'm going to stick blend it a little bit. Nice. And to color it, I'm using a mixture of French clay and a little bit of ultramarine blue, just to get it kind of like a lavenderish color. And I'm using the Nature Identical Essential Oil of Lavender 4042 from New Directions Aromatics. So it still has some synthetic ingredients in it, but it has less so than the fragrance oils, and it's a little bit cheaper than the essential oils. So I thought I'd give those a try, although there's not that much of a difference in price between that and the essential oil, so I might just eventually just go back to the essential oil. And I'm adding a little bit of rosemary essential oil to it. I like the combination of lavender and rosemary. In fact, rosemary added to a lot of different things really just punches up the other fragrance. I do it with lemon and orange, and it's quite nice. Okay, I'm going to add my essential oils. So I'm using a 3-2-1. 3 parts of lavender to 1 part of rosemary, because the rosemary oil is quite strong. So it just needs a little bit just to give it that little zing. It's not even a zing, it's just really nice. An extra dimension to the scent. That's what it does. And actually, I'm going to allow this to come to a good trace, because all I have to do after this is to put the color in, put the oatmeal in. I'm going to reserve parts of it, and I'm going to try piping on top with just the uncolored. And we'll see how that goes. So I think I'm pretty good so far. I'm just going to give it a little bit more of a hand stir. Oh, it smells nice. Of course, I'm not going to say it smells crappy. So it's a very light trace at this point. Very, very light. Well, light. So I'm going to reserve a little bit. Put that over here for now. I love this really, really, really big Pyrex measuring cup, but it pours atrociously. Always ends up making a mess. That should be enough to play with, I would think. I'll wipe out some messes here. I've never done piping. This will be a first. So this is the French clay and the ultramarine blue oxide. Very, very dark. I used, in here I've got a teaspoon of French clay, pink clay, and I've got, I think not even 1/16 of a teaspoon of the blue. So it's very, 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 very light. Okay, here we go. And I'm just going to check because I don't even know if you can see this because I moved my thingy around. Let's see. Oh yes, you can see it. I'll move it a little bit back anyways. Okay, let's see what kind of color. Oh, it's gotten kind of thicker. Well, it's not very, very dark. I'm going to stick blend in because I can see it's not quite homogeneous. And what we're going to do is we're going to add some to this. Stir it all in here and get every trace of the coloring. I really didn't know how much to use. I don't want to use too much because I don't want to make it garishly, ugly, repulsively dark. But I do want some color. So I'm going to mix that in, and then I'm going to stick blend it a bit. And we'll see what that does. Very, very light. But that's okay. It's a pastel color. Okay. So now it's actually getting quite full trace, which is fine. I'm going to put my oatmeal, and I'm going to stick blend it as well, just a little bit. I've ground up just some regular oatmeal. I've used half a cup. And here, let's just get this mixed in firstly. And this is going to be a nice exfoliating bar. This will be good because it'll be nice and thick, so by the time we get ready to do our piping, it'll be quite set. Okay. I must say, it's not really purpley. It's not pink, it's not blue, it's kind of, I don't know. We'll just say it's a natural color. An organic color of the earth. Who knows? Maybe actually it might even change once it goes through its gel phase and sets up. I usually do encourage my soaps to gel. I don't know. I figure soap wants to gel. Give it a little push and it will. So why not let it? And I think I've mentioned before, the only time I really don't like anything to have my soaps gel is when I'm making milk soap, or if I have honey sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. I prefer the light color of the ungelled soaps for that. But for everything else, let it gel, let it gel, let it gel. I apologize for the sound effects. I sometimes will make sound effects and I don't even know that I'm doing it. So, okay, I think we're going to put this in the mold. Go over here. Here's my mold. And let me just actually put it like this so you can have a better view. Yeah. There we go. She's like kind of looking like a gray-brown. Should have left it pink, I think. Yeah, this is kind of a not so really nice color. Well, I was hoping for a nice pale lavender color. This ain't it. Well, I say it's not it. Who knows? We'll know when we cut it, when it's set. Okay, air bubbles. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Okay. No, don't want to use you. I'll use it clean. We'll use a chopstick. And then we'll give it a few whacks, and then we will put it away, and then we'll go. Actually, we'll clean off the sides too. Okay. Okay. Now, this is what we had reserved, and holy moly, it's I don't know if you can see this, it's quite thick, but that's okay because from what I gather, when you're piping soap, you want it to be fairly thick so that it's going to stay and not just kind of like there. So this might even be too liquidy still. Alright, so I've got my little piping bag sitting in here with the nozzle is down there. So, well, let's pour it in. Okay. Well, trust me it's not really set yet. Do you think, Marie? Look at this. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, so I have my pipe bag ready. I'm not sure if it's still kind of soft. Okay, so one there. Whoopsie. Alright, you can tell I have never done this before. So I'm not even holding it right. But I'm going to have way more than I thought I'd need. So, okay, well, we'll put some in every nook and cranny. Not very decorative, but it does give it a nice texture, like. might get the hang of it one of these days. Okay, now what? Got some more left. I'll make some big I don't think I'm going to get into the cake decorating business anytime soon. Yay, I'm running out. There. Okay, well, that's interesting. Okay, well, I've got some ground oatmeal, not ground, whole oatmeal for the top.